Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again. Here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing one of my favorite types of videos to do, which is, of course, to do my death predictions video for the next section of the Walking Dead television series. This time we'll be doing death predictions specifically for the second half of the Walking Dead Season 4, which returns in February. Alright, and as always, my videos do contain spoilers for anyone who has not seen The Walking Dead up to current date, which is up to the ending of the first half of Season 4. So, how do we do? Well, just to touch back on some of my death predictions videos I made for Season 4 so far, I did predict that both Herschel, the governor, would die, and as we saw, I was right with those, but I was wrong about a lot of characters too. I thought Sasha was going to die for sure. I thought Bob might die, and lots of others that unfortunately, well, maybe not unfortunately, but I was incorrect about. So hit or miss. I do my best to predict and talk about what I think is going to happen. Sometimes I hit the nail right in the head. Sometimes I don't. That said, we got to see some really good deaths in the first half of The Walking Dead Season 4, of course, with Too Far Gone, two humongous deaths that changed the entire outcome of the series. Of course, I'm referring to Herschel's and the Governor's. Aside from that, we actually did not get all that many in the early half of Season 4, or the early half. We got Martinez, which was a big one. Lots of new characters dying, lots of new character deaths. Mitch and Patrick and the others, a lot of new characters from the prison. The new characters that the governor meets, Megan, lots of deaths, but only a couple for our main surviving cast. That said, since we got to see both of those, Herschel and the governor's deaths, I don't think we're going to see any more characters be killed off from our initial core group for a while. I would be really, really surprised if they were killing people off right away as soon as Season 4 returns. I'm talking about Glenn, I'm talking about Sasha, the others that are infected, all these different types of characters. Right now, our main cast, I think, is safe for a little while because we just got those two humongous deaths. So at least for the first section of the second half of Season 4, I'm talking like maybe the first 4 or 5 out of the 8 episodes, I'm thinking that we're not going to see a whole lot of deaths. Maybe the newer characters, maybe they'll throw in somebody like a Sasha or somebody like that. I don't think they'll kill Glenn. I don't think they'll kill a lot of the others. Rick, of course, I don't think they're going to kill him. I think it'll be a little bit of a downtime in terms of character deaths in the Walking Dead television series for a while because we've gotten so many good ones recently, or so many big ones. I shouldn't say so many good ones, but big ones, with the governor being a huge character dying and Herschel a huge character dying as well. So let's go down the list. I made a list, and I don't think I forgot anybody, but I'm sure I will have because there's so many characters in the series now. Let's see. From the prison, of course, because most of the governor's group is dead, aside from Lizzie, not Lizzie, Lily and Tara. So we'll get to those later. But to start, let's start with Sasha. I still feel it's likely Sasha's going to die this season. I really don't think she's going to make it to Season 5. I've been wrong about it before when I said it, but now I'm starting to think, I think that in the second half of this season, Sasha's going to bite the dust. She's going to die at some point in time. When it will be, I don't know. I don't think it'll be as soon as we get back because, like I said, we've just got a couple deaths. But they may want to throw in 1 or 2 in the first few episodes to get our attention. She might be one of those, or maybe later on, second half near the finale, because at the finale you're going to get at least a good character death, maybe 2, maybe 3, something along those lines, and I think Sasha's going to be one of them. Following her, Bob, because she's with Bob Stookey, so I think that him as well. I think there's something about him. I'm going to do a video about him entirely because he's an interesting one. They introduce him in the series. He's troubled. He's an alcoholic. He's got a lot of stuff going on. He's got drama with Daryl a little bit, it seems, maybe. He seems a bit phony. He seems like he's got issues. And I'm curious as to how he survived all this time already. So I think that Bob, he's pretty likely to die, but I think we got to see something from him first. If they just kill him off now, it'll be kind of like, he wasn't developed. It seemed like they were really going to go somewhere with him, and they just didn't. So I'm tending to think that him I'll put on the more less likely, I guess, kind of side. Even though I do think he's killable, I don't think they're going to do it right away. If they're going to do it, it'll probably be at the end of the season, I think. Those two, by the way, we may see them develop some kind of relationship or something. That as well too would make sense that they would do that first before they kill them off. So either late that season or something like that is what I'm kind of thinking more towards. I could see it earlier, but I tend to think that it'll probably be late season 4 or season 5, and we'll see both of them killed off. But yeah, and really it could be any time. Okay. So those are kind of my thoughts on those two. I would put them as sort of like a fairly likely, but I think more likely we'll see it in season 5 or at the very end of season 4. Then we'll move on to Rick and Carl. Well, that's a no-brainer. I think that even though Robert Kirkman did say before season 4 started shooting and everything that he could kill Rick off or Rick could die at any time, I don't necessarily think that he could. He got through the governor. He survived that. He almost died. I think he's safe for a while. I don't think he's going to die. I think that when we get into the later seasons, like season 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, that kind of thing, we could start to see the possibility of him dying. But right now, I think he's been through too much just to have him get killed off. And Carl, he's got too much potential in the future. So I don't think either of them's going to die anytime soon. So that's those two. Moving on from there. Okay, Beth. She's one that I've been predicting that should die for a long time. I don't know. I mean, I still kind of think yes, but since there's a lot of evidence to show that baby Judy may have survived with Tyreese saving her, someone's got to take care of the baby. So with me, it's kind of like Beth, they'll kind of keep around, I would think, in order to take care of the baby, I would think. I think that's her purpose in the show. That's why she's still there, and that's why she'll be around. So even though I've said in the past I think they're going to kill her, right now I'll put her as, it's possible, but I think that since it looks like baby Judy's going to survive, you're going to want to have Beth there to take care of her. That's kind of her role or her job, so to speak. Her and Maggie, they even talk about that. We all got jobs to do, that type of thing. I think for her, that's going to be her savior for a while anyway before they kill her off. Someone's got to take care of the baby, and it's going to be her unless the baby is actually dead, and we're wrong about that. If that's the case, then she's open season anytime. So yeah, there's Beth. Possible, but I think not very likely. Carol. I doubt it. I doubt they would kill Carol at this time. I mean, she is so interesting. She is like a character that went from totally a background character like T-Dog with the whole Sophia thing and all that, even when Sophia died and everything. A background character that, never was really in the limelight in the show with Lori and everybody else we had in there. And she's become like a mainstay, like front runner type character now with what happened with her in season 4 and the whole thing between her and Tyreese and the others. I can't see them killing her off very soon. I don't think, even if Tyreese finds out that she was the one that killed Karen and David, if she's not taking the rap for Lizzie, which she may be, I still don't think Tyreese is going to kill her. I don't think so. He might hate her, he might be really mad, or whatever the case may be, but I think he's on death watch himself. I think it's more likely they'd kill Tyreese than they would kill Carol. Also, Carol's got Lizzie and the girls that we think are alive at this point. Pretty sure they are, and there's just too much going on with her for them to kill her right away. If they're going to do it, it'd be late season 4, but I tend to think she's going to survive. I think so. So her, I'll put it at not likely. I doubt it. Moving on from there, Daryl, no. Just no. I talked about this a little bit in If Daryl Dies We Riot video, and will they ever kill him off? I think they will as long as the series goes on for long enough. But I don't think, because he's such a unique character to the show, he's not in the comic books or anything like that, I think he's going to stick around for a while. He's the type of character that they could get like a lot of storytelling out of. He could get separated from the group, he could leave the group. There's a lot of things they could do with Daryl. I don't think they would want to kill that potential right away. I mean, the guy took out a tank by himself, and killed all those guys and everything. Norman Reedus is the man, works really hard at the role and everything, goes to all the conventions and everything like that. They're not going to kill him off. No way. I don't think so. Yeah, he goes to like every convention I see online. It's like Norman Reedus is going to like all of them. So that's got to count for extra points for him. And everybody loves the character so much. I don't see them killing Daryl right now. Just flat out no. Tyreese, yeah. I think so. He's yeah, I think they're going to kill him off soon. Probably late season 4 or season 5. One of the two, I would see Tyreese being killed off. I could even see something like if he gives Carol shit for killing Karen and David or something of the sort, maybe Lizzie could kill him, or another group could kill him, or just he seems to me like somebody that is probably going to get it within the next season or two. So I think either late season 4 or season 5 for him, and for me he's a likely. I think it's likely they're going to kill him fairly soon. Even though we haven't seen that much from him, somebody's got to die fairly soon. They got to have another big character death within the next season or season and a half. I think he's going to be part of it. So that's him. Let's see. Lizzie. That's a tough one. I think she's going to be a big concentration in the second half of the season, and I do think she's going to be killed off by the end of the season. Yeah, I think so. Maybe Carl, somebody like that. Who's gonna kill her, or a zombie or something? I think she's crazy, and I think she's going to fill the role of Ben from the comic book series, and I think someone's going to kill her. I do think so. So Lizzie's is a death. Very likely for Lizzie. Lizzie's sister, another very likely. Yeah, definitely, because she doesn't seem to be a character to me that's ever going to get that fleshed out, and I think they're going to kill her off sooner or later. Probably second half season 4 for her and Lizzie, I think. Let's see, Tara. Tara is one, I got to do a video talking about that and whether or not I think we're going to see them again. There's a lot of rumors going around right now on the internet about Tara and Lily. It seems like maybe Tara will become a season regular. Maybe she'll join Rick's group, find them or something, and explain her, that she didn't fight alongside the governor. She ran away, this type of thing, and she didn't agree with anything he did. And even though Rick and the others may be reluctant to let her join, I think they will. And I think that she... because she's rumored to be a season regular in season 5, I think she'll survive. I do, even though before that news I thought she would die. I think there's some weight to that those rumors online that she's going to make it, because out of all the governor's people, the only ones that are left are her and Lily. And I think they have an interesting perspective on things because they were with him before. It'd kind of be interesting to see them be assimilated into Rick's group or do something of the sort in the show coming from that other perspective. It's a unique point for them to come from, that we've seen their story, their background story. We've seen more about concentration on them than we have Bob Stookey or the other characters. So I think they've got something with her going on. I think season 5, 6, maybe they kill her off, but not right away. Lily, I think she's more likely to die this season, or to us just never see her again, because she was with the governor, she was his lover, all that kind of stuff. So she's kind of jaded from the viewer's perspective, I think, because she was there. So I think, yeah, death season 4, maybe early, maybe late season 4, but I do think she's going to die in season 4. I don't think she'll make it to season 5. That said, Maggie, just no. Yeah, just simply no. I don't think they'll kill Maggie off anytime soon. I think she's going to survive a long time. Plus, she's fun to look at, so that's good. And then, like I said, put Glenn with, do Glenn and Maggie at the same time. Glenn, no, he was sick. He almost died. He got through it. Now I think he's going to survive for a long time. So I'm kind of predicting that it's unlikely that we're going to see a lot of character deaths for a while. The ones we do see, I think, are going to be like, your lesser, newer characters like Lily, and some of the others. I just don't think we're going to see a lot of characters be axed or killed off the series after Too Far Gone. I think we're going to see more characters added, like Abraham, Eugene, Rosita, the Gareth character, the new character Gareth, Andrew J. West is playing. I did a video about that, the other day. And I just think that we're not going to see any major character deaths for a little while. Just the ones I talked about that are kind of likely. Judith, I don't know if I should put her on the list because I don't know if she is dead or alive right now. I think if she makes it through here, that she'll be on the show for a while, and I don't think they'll kill her off for a long. I think she'll be on the show for a long time. I think so. So let me know what you guys think about those. Like I said, I probably left out a few characters here and there because there are so many now. You could count Morgan too. I would just say no. I think he's out there somewhere. He's still alive. I don't think he'll die soon. And I don't know if I should include Abraham, Eugene, and Rosita because we haven't even met them yet. But they're all new characters. I'd say I don't think any of them are going to die at all. So yeah, that's the Gareth character, the Andrew J. West. I don't think they're going to kill him either because he's just getting introduced too. So I think for the rest of season 4, not many character deaths. A few are fairly likely, but no like major Herschel type deaths. If they kill Lizzie or Lizzie's sister or Lily or any of these like Sasha, Bob, that's not a Herschel type character death, or Glenn or any of these other. No, it's not the same level of impact. So anyway, those are my thoughts. I do a death prediction for the second half of The Walking Dead Season 4. Let me know what you guys think. Give me your lists, or if you just want to post who you think is going to die, if you think most people are going to survive, go ahead and post in the comments. Feel free to like the video if you like it, share it if you want to share it, and because sharing is good, right? Nothing wrong with sharing. And I'll call it here. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trev, and I'm saying peace.